The nerves are kicking in. I feel like I can't even talk to you now. Like on a normal basis.
We're literally just speaking to each other. We don't even need to stress.
No, this is what I mean. But we do need to say, like...
The introduction.
Hi, guys. All the gal dem. This is Deep in Delulu. Yeah? Good.
That is Deep in Delulu.
This is Deep in Delulu.
So is that how we're starting it? I don't feel like we can start it that, like... Do you know what I mean?
Welcome? Like, what do you mean?
No, I feel like we can start it how we started it, but we've got to start it again.
Okay, well, we can cut that out.
We cut it out.
We're cutting this out.
1 minute and 11 seconds.
Pure fucking yap. Right. You can do it now. Take turns.
I might have to put my feet up. Like, because I can already... Oh, I can't.
I can't even cross my legs under here.
God, no, dude, my thighs are too big to do. It's nice, but I feel like for the girls with the fat legs, it just ain't there.
No, I can literally, I love crossing my legs, but I don't want wood chopping in, you know.
Do you cross your legs when you eat?
Yeah.
I curl my toes when I eat.
What do you mean?
And I squash my toes. Like, my toes are curled and squashed.
What
and
do
then
you
by the time I
mean?
finish eating and I move my feet, they're like... I don't know.
How do you do this?
I literally, like, I just curl them.
What do you mean?
Like, literally like that.
Oh no.
And I don't realise I'm doing it until I finished eating. My feet are numb. I'm like, it's like re-cracking your bones. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, wow. That's a
I
new
feel like
one.
we can introduce it now.
Okay. What, me still?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so... I see, I can't. Why is it so awkward? That was fine. Just
Because we can't say welcome back because nobody started. Whereas I feel like that's easier flow.
Yeah. I feel like saying welcome's really, like, formal for us.
It's very formal. But how's an informal start?
I think we've got an informal start in there, to be honest.
We can just start like that. Hi guys, we're starting now. That's it. That's
Right
the
to
start
it.
of done. Right, moving on.
I think there might be a little bit in there.
Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know if there is.
What do you need? Because I feel like
we need to say like...
we probably need to say our names.
Just literally welcome to Deep in Delulu. That is literally the start.
I know, but I don't like the word. I don't think welcome's a bit like.
Hey guys, this is.
Then hey guys is a bit.
Hey guys!
I don't know. It reminds me of like old YouTubers back in the day.
I feel like we should just say we don't know how to start this, and that is going to be the start.
That is it.
That is
Pushed
it. We're moving on now. I don't know how else we could start that other than that is how it's starting.
Yeah.
We're not very good at this vibe.
We're going
formal vibe.
We're going in now.
I like that. I feel like we just have to leave it like that.
Yeah.
Because I can't start it any other way. We're not formal people.
And I'm awkward.
And this has taken us nearly 4 minutes to say, hey
No,
guys,
it's only an hour episode, don't worry.
Yeah, but that's like 4 minutes in. Riley, Megan, moving on. I feel like we have to leave it like that.
Megs.
Rilo.
That's it. Start calling us by nicknames.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't feel like we can start it any other way.
Let's just get right into it.
It's too structured. We're not them people. We're not structured people.
I mean, we do have a little plan, but not really.
Yeah, I'm going to say that as we've got like list for list of what we're saying.
Lies already. You can't
I
start.
guess this isn't like really a plan. It's just like little guideline. Because it wouldn't go...
See, on the post I said friendships and relationships. I didn't realise it was just about friendships. So scrap what I said in the post.
Well, it was going to be friendship and relationship, but we changed it just to friendship because we are just in a friendship.
Yeah, but you can delve into relationships as well.
Yeah.
We've both been in you've been in a more long-term relationship than me. But I mean, I'm coming up to 3 years.
Yeah, we are close.
Yeah.
Like, we're going on to our 5th year now.
Yeah, exactly.
So you started that relationship off for us. Oops.
I did basically set it up.
Yeah, set it up.
Definitely. I convinced you in the end.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Anyway, we're not doing...
we're not talking about relationships, so we can move on from that.
It's going so well. Let's follow the plan.
This is the vibe though.
Just
This
tangents.
is just the vibe.
Yeah.
Complete delusion.
If you're not understanding what's going on, this is not the right place for you. If you understand everything, we're good.
Just two delusional girls that we can't string sentences together.
No, we're actually doing really well.
We're 6 minutes in now.
No, but I mean for like actually talking, because I stutter and I say the wrong words and letters.
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing really well.
You actually are. I'm
Thank you.
I'm understanding what you're saying.
I'm listening back here, I'm just going blip, 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 blip. Okay.
Right. So we're talking about friendships, which is what we're in. We're in a friendship. I feel like we should make that clear.
Yeah. Yeah. But we worked out the other day, but I can't remember how long it was now.
2018. What are we in? 2025.
Oh, quick maths.
6, 7, 8, 5, 7
I did
years.
pass maths as well.
I didn't.
Oh.
But then I repassed.
See then.
No, that's quite easy to work out. Wait, no, I feel like I got it wrong. No, but 7 years. I was going to say 27 years. That's
7 years is a good, healthy amount of time.
I'd say so. 100%. I don't feel like I've got friends longer than 7 years.
I'd say bar one that I've had from college, that is the only longest relationship. Friendship.
That's on the vibe.
It's on the brain now. But
Relationships are on the brain.
But yeah. What about him? I forgot what the question was because I
started the question.
Because I started yapping again.
No, we were just talking about how long we've been friends for.
Yeah.
That was the vibe.
Yeah, okay. So basically you just need to take our points now for a good relationship, friendship. You talk for a minute.
Yeah, so basically in all of that, in summary, we've been friends for 7 years.
Yeah.
That is basically what we were getting at.
10 seconds all that took needed really.
Yeah, so this episode is basically going to be about friendships.
Yeah.
Because we are in a healthy, long relationship. Friendship.
It's just something you have to
Friendship
tell
and
me.
relationship
It
is
is
the
the
same
same thing.
thing.
Yeah.
We're going with that. I've been friends longer than I've been in my relationship, so...
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, we might as well.
So yeah, relationship, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Carry on. You've got this.
I got this.
Because I need another minute.
I don't even really know what we're talking about now. We've gone so far, off already.
It's gone west.
It's gone west.
It's gone west. What was the first sort of topic that we was going to touch upon?
I think we should talk about friends growing up.
Friends growing up. Haven't really got any anymore from growing up. Sounds really sad.
Neither do I.
But is this from primary school?
Let's go primary school.
See, I had a best friend from year 3, or even maybe earlier, to year 6, and then we went different secondary schools. I might have told you this.
Oh, me too.
I might have told you this. My mum, if you're watching this, mum, she lied to me.
Oh.
She said, because my best friend went to Herne Bay High,
Yeah.
and Herne Bay High was on my list, so it was Barton Court, Chaucer, Herne Bay High. And I was like, I want to go to Herne Bay High because my best friend's going there.
It's closest to you as well.
It was as well. Right, my little naive brain, my little naive brain, believed every word she said to me.
Yeah.
She was like, you can't go to Herne Bay High because we're not in the radius of the school.
That's a good one. That's a good one to use.
Because she didn't want me to go to Herne Bay High.
Why?
But then I went to Chaucer. It shut down and it was absolutely shocking. It was shit.
Yeah.
I actually got more
I've never
done.
heard good things about Chaucer.
I got more done from going there. And that's not even...
Herne Bay High's got some good reputation now, I swear.
So I blame my mum for splitting me and my best friend up. We have spoken every now and then. She said congratulations when I announced I was pregnant.
Yeah.
But then I realised I wasn't following her back on Instagram and it got really awkward. And I didn't know if... I don't think I messaged back. I was like, shit, I'm not following her back.
But would you have had Instagram at the time to have followed her?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't feel like Instagram came around. Not saying you're old. I'm just saying, Instagram's not new, but
No.
I don't feel like it's primary school. I don't even think Instagram was a thing when I was in primary school.
I don't think it was a thing in secondary.
I'm 22, by the way. I feel like we need to...
Oh yeah, I'm 27.
So there's a little bit of...
How old are you this year though?
23 this year.
Yeah.
In a couple of months now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is
You've
crazy.
known me since I was between 16 and 17.
I know!
Which is mental. That's big changes in life.
I was going to say, because when I joined ASDA, I had all my uni, child, being a little teenager experience.
Little blonde bleached hair.
But yeah, I met you at a stage where it was weird because when I knew your age, I didn't know that me and you would be compatible.
Yeah.
Because you weren't like every other 16-year-old.
I'm quite mature.
Yeah.
16-year-olds, no offence to any 16-year-olds, but it can be seen as quite immature.
Yeah.
Not anymore though. I feel like you can look at 16-year-olds, like when I was 16, they're completely different to 16-year-olds now.
Oh, yeah.
Like 16-year-olds now scare me.
Why did they not go through everything we went through? If I pulled up pictures when I was 16, yeah, shocking looks by me. The eyebrow stage.
The eyebrow stage. We've got to talk about the eyebrow stage. I had thin eyebrows. I overplucked.
I wish I could quickly pull up a picture right now, but I can't. But my one was like, I mean, I know what's the saying, like eyebrows aren't sisters, they're twins.
Yeah,
but
no, that's the wrong thing.
Is it the
eyebrows aren't
sisters? That's it, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, one was, like, a metre higher than the other, so I always looked like I was like this.
Really? How did you get to that stage?
I just kept plucking them.
Yeah. People don't get plucked eyebrows anymore.
No, that's what I mean.
Don't pluck.
No, but we've gone off on one again.
Yeah. I don't even really know where we were going with that. Wait, how did we get to eyebrows?
Because you were like, they're just not the same. Like, they are so different now.
Oh, yeah.
I was probably wearing fucking Katy Perry perfume, and now they're all like getting their bougie fucking...
More expensive perfume than me.
Fuck knows what it even is. I still don't.
No, I don't even know what perfumes are in right now.
But yeah, but anyway.
Friendship.
In my head, I'm like going, you know, when like the mathematical equations coming, I'm like, where did we go to get here? So I need to get back. Because where did we even go?
We were talking about friendships growing up, and you said your mum was the reason you weren't best friends.
Yeah, so that was one of my best friends, and that's when it finished, really.
Really? To be fair, the same sort of thing with me. I was best friends with a girl called Grace when I was growing up. She actually, where did she go? Sandwich Tech, I believe. But we obviously went to primary school in Canterbury.
Yeah.
So that's quite a journey for like, how old are you in primary school? Like 10.
10.
Because I'm the youngest of the year.
I'd say I was 10, but...
We're babies.
Yeah, we are
July
babies.
and August babies.
Yeah.
So we are literally the young little coops.
The younglings. Yeah.
Little ducklings.
Chicks.
Little goats. But the same sort of thing happened. I think she moved to Dill. And
Tracks.
I can't get there at 10
No.
to hang out with my friends. So we just drifted completely.
Yeah, it's sad.
But we were like ride or die best friends during school. Like
I wonder if you'd like hit her up now, like it would like you've just been too you feel like it's been too long.
I don't know. We've messaged each other a couple of times, but we've never actually arranged to hang out.
Would it? I wonder if because I always think with a decade or two's been. Do you know what I mean? So like you're probably so different now.
What is that, like 13 years ago, primary school?
Yeah,
now?
it's a decade then.
And that's when I left her, like 13
It sounds really
years.
emotional when I left.
Yeah, she left me.
Yes, and secondary school. I mean, I went through so many different groups in secondary school until I hit my main group in year 9, maybe.
I feel like that's when people really settle down, though.
Yeah, and even that friendship group was toxic.
Secondary school's toxic.
Yeah.
Chaucer is toxic.
Yeah, but my friendship group, like, there was like one little. I don't even care if she ever does see this. You're done. You're cancelled.
You're lost up.
Yeah, but she was like not like the main thing, but she would choose her best friend of the week, and if you weren't her best friend,
you felt like shit.
You and the person she picked would make you like you'd be picked on that whole week.
It's horrible.
And it would just rotate.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
My secondary school experience was actually awful with friends.
Really?
Yeah, I had good groups of friends like constantly, but I just feel like I was always in the drama in secondary school.
Yeah.
So like you constantly get thrown out of friendship groups because you're just the drama. But I was a little shit in secondary school. So I don't...
You haven't matured then?
Yeah, no.
No? No. Still that level petty.
Yeah. But I still talk to a couple of people from secondary school. But I don't know, I feel like everyone's just grown apart. Which is sad.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's really hard in toxic environments like secondary school to keep actually good friendships.
Yeah, I think I'd say there is one there's more than one. There's like 2, maybe 3 people from my friendship group that I can still message like now, and it's like chill, but I don't know if we would meet up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's so sad.
But it's just, I think one of them lives ages away now. I think they've all moved actually. I don't think
Everyone's
they're
just
even in
picked
Kent.
up and left.
Yeah, literally. I mean, Kent's a shithole, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them.
So, do you know we're 4th on the list of England for sexual abusers and like
Really?
domestic and everything? Yeah, we're 4th.
Can we still live here?
I mean, I'd pack up. I would.
Yeah, me too. Cornwall's calling me.
Cornwall.
I just feel like that's
I'm thinking
vibe.
New Zealand.
I know.
I want to go to a different country.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I could, but because I don't have like attachment to like. Obviously, if my partner went, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But like,
This is like a 15-year plan though. Me going to a different country.
oh, you actually want to?
Yeah, like when I have nothing left here.
Nothing left.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Nothing left.
That sounds sad.
I know.
Just you.
Just me. Of course, not just me, but I mean, obviously, like baby, partner.
Yeah. It won't be a baby in 15
No,
years.
he won't be a baby. He might not even want to come.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. Was it just childhood friends, or is it like
It was just
now?
friends growing up.
Or is it like friends recently as well?
Yeah, I feel like you can compare it to friends in your 20s.
Yeah, because
So
I was
different.
gonna say like I had. You saw what I was like. I was going out every weekend.
Yeah.
Getting a bit fucked up all the time, and I thought these group of people were my friends.
Yeah.
But now I'm all grown and I don't what.
I thought I had a fly.
Now I'm grown and I've settled down, got a baby. They're just poofed,
Gone.
gone.
Gone with the wind.
Not even asked to come and see baby boy. Just.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But it's weird though because like they were like your go-to people.
Yeah.
And you just realise, oh, we were just getting drunk with each other all the time. And that was it. I think it's like enabling bad behaviour and it's like funny to watch your friends getting drunk and fucked. I don't know.
That's horrible. That's not me though. I feel like that's why we have a different sort of relationship because I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. I don't, like, literally, I'm...
You're God's angel.
Yeah, literally, I'm down here to do God's work, basically.
Good influence.
So I feel like that's where we have a balanced friendship though.
Yeah.
Because like you had that little side of you, but then
You're still there though when I was being.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I bring you back down.
You notched me down level, whatever it's called. Like you were like, I think you probably did say like, right, you need to sort it out at one point. I reckon you did.
I don't know, probably.
Because I feel like you're the type of person to be like, are you okay? Like.
Yeah. These aren't probably telling your mum and dad.
You were my mum.
What would you say your friends are like in your 20s now compared to your friends growing up in school? Do you feel like you have less friends now than you did at school?
I don't even think I can count to 5.
No, neither.
Literally can't.
No.
Me neither. No, I literally can't. I don't think. But then, like, do you count... I mean, I know you've recently gone into a new job, but you do have, like, the separate groups, don't you? You have, like, your work friends.
Yeah.
And then your, like, real friends.
Like, if you called them up, would they be there in a second friend?
Yeah. And then, I don't know, I feel like there is 3 groups of friends that you have, but I just can't think now. And then there's, like...
School friends?
I guess so, yeah.
Because they're the sort of friends that you don't see on a day-to-day basis anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like work friends and school friends, like, they are there, but they're not, like...
It sounds bad that they're kind of there when you need them to be there.
Sort of.
Because, like, in school, if you didn't have your friendship group, then you don't really have anything in school, do you?
No.
But the same with work, like...
But then again, you were my work friend.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's awkward, and my boyfriend of nearly 5 years was my work friend.
Yeah. I think...
So you're just there when I need them, but then I take them away with me?
But I think, like, you were special because I was like, come live with me.
Yeah.
And obviously we built the friendship more than... It wasn't just work then, was it, anyway?
No. That's true. Because we were work friends for quite a while before I moved in with you.
It was about a year, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, more than that, because you... Was you, like, 18 when you moved in?
I lived here for between 3 and 4 years.
Yeah, it was
So
a long time.
a long time.
Yeah.
But we were... I feel like we had a good friendship for maybe like 6 or 7 months before that, like good friendship.
Yeah.
But that's when I moved over to home shopping.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's when we then got... Was I there before you?
Yeah. Only by a few months, though.
I think so. I know that Lorraine actually took me over.
Yeah. Oh, it might be.
It
I
was
was
around
excited.
that
I was
time.
excited because I was like, "Oh, we'll be together," but
Yeah.
maybe I wasn't already over there yet. Maybe, who knows? Can't
No,
remember.
I don't know. But I feel like true friends in your 20s, you're probably like one of my only true friends.
Yeah. I think this is the stage when you know who your real ones are.
Especially for you, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I feel like when life events happen, you see who's there, who's not there.
Yeah, because when I went to uni, and I remember writing a Facebook status, I was like, "Oh, going to uni, you really find who your true friends are."
Yeah.
Even from that point to now, like even the ones who I thought were true then are no longer. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So it's interesting. It is interesting.
It's crazy how quick they all switch up. It's mental.
I think most of the time it is like just life being hectic.
Literally life.
But I guess, I don't know. I mean, we make the effort to see each other when we can, so it's just
I feel like it's hard to use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
Like time and work and all that stuff. Like, we work, you have a child.
Yeah.
But we're now going to see each other once a week.
Yeah, exactly.
You just make the time.
Exactly.
I feel like that was good.
That was heartwarming.
That was really nice of us.
Wholesome content.
We'll clip that. Another little thing. Yeah. Do you think kind of going off what we were just saying.
I need to burp.
That's fine, go for it. Beautiful.
Pardon.
Do you think relationships or friendships in your 20s require more effort than they do when you're in school?
Yeah, 100%.
It's kind of what we were just saying.
Yeah, because I say when you're at school, you have to go to school.
And they're going to be there.
They're going to be there. So I think that's why you know when it's a true friend, because you both make the effort to show up.
Yeah. Literally show up.
Show up, yeah. So we basically already covered that one.
Yeah, I would have said so. Another one, what do you think you look for in a friend? Kind of, what do you think you look for in a friend during school and in your 20s? Because I feel like they're different vibes. I feel like you're different when you're in school than you are in your 20s.
It's so, like, this is why I feel like I sound a bit ancient, because I feel like secondary school was so long ago. And I'm trying to think, like, what, like, made, like, my good friends my friends. Like, why did I...
Yeah.
What's the word I'm thinking of? Like...
Gravitate.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now.
Would any of them have been because they're popular?
No.
No, neither. You weren't looking for the popular people. Neither was I.
I actually thought they were dicks.
Most of them were dicks. Because they're up here in their eyes and you are down here.
And most of the time they were the bullies as well.
100%.
Like, so, I mean, there was only one point where I wouldn't even say it was like bullying, but like there was two people from the popular group. And because my boyfriend at the time put an Instagram post up saying "my boo" with me in it, they sort of knew him even though he was from another school. And I remember coming into form one day, and then two of them were going, "Oh, my boo," like to take the piss. And I was just like, it wasn't even me that wrote it, so I don't even care. But that was like a running thing for like a few months or so.
It's actually crazy.
Like
it's not that deep.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Let it go. Anything anybody can say, it's just like. Right.
And I got called hipster a lot as well, like, and they always just like throw triangles up at me because I dressed a bit different as well.
Who cares?
So I wouldn't like class that, like, to me it weren't bullying, I just didn't give a shit. Like, I didn't know, I think bullying's obviously when it hits deep. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's like really personal
you
stuff.
could have brushed it off.
Yeah, I didn't care, sort of thing. So that's what I mean. I was like, oh, just dicks anyway, I don't care.
Yeah. I think I just looked for nice people.
Yeah.
Because I can't sit here and say that people that I was friends with at school were horrible people. None of them are. So I feel like I definitely chose the right people at that time.
Yeah.
But it's like, they're not your people now. Do you know what I mean? They're still great people.
Yeah. Like, they didn't do anything to hurt you or anything.
No. But I definitely feel like I look for different traits in my 20s now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm really struggling to think, like, what I require from a friend. I think... like, effort is like my main thing.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like, I don't know, because I'm really weird and awkward. And I don't know, I feel like I'm probably the one that sabotaged a lot of my own friendships.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because if I've already messaged you, I hate double messaging.
Really? We double message.
I mean, I bombard you quite a lot, but like say, like, for instance, we plan to meet up, and then I don't hear anything from that day. I won't be like, where are you? Are we still meeting? I'll just leave it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's fair.
That's the sort of thing that I just can't double message. If I saw that I was the last person to message...
You just wait for the other person
I'll
to
wait,
message.
and then that's when it just stops.
Yeah.
Because I feel, but then I guess it's vice versa. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting for me to message them, and then I just have never messaged. So
They might the last person's message.
Yeah.
But I feel like some relationships you definitely put in a lot more effort than other people back.
Yeah.
Which I hate.
So effort's a good one for me, and
I think loyalty lies in hand with that though.
Yeah.
You have to be loyal to your friends.
Yeah.
But then that kind of goes with like reliability, I guess. Yeah, you can rely on someone.
But I think loyal is like, I mean, I was saying this to you the other day, like, even if well, to be fair, I never think you do anything wrong. Whenever, like, you tell me things that, like, obviously this is, like, past stuff, because back in the day, but I'd always, like, have your back.
Yeah. You never do anything wrong. You're great.
Because when you're telling me, I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right. Like, I think that's a good, like, even, I don't know, I'd want you to point out my bullshit, though, still.
I think we do, though.
I'm wondering
just because I'm not in the wrong.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to say.
Because I'm trying to think if I've ever been like, you shouldn't have said that, you shouldn't have done that, but I feel like you've always been like, I've always backed you.
I don't know.
But yeah, like, I don't think I'd ever, like, tiptoe around you. If I feel like you, obviously if you, like, cheated, I would be like, well, you know that's wrong.
But that's I think you would make me tell him.
Yeah, I'd be like, you have to tell him, sort of thing. But it wouldn't be, like, my place to go, like, gossiping around and, like,
no.
Do you know what I mean?
But I feel that's very me and you, like, if I thought you were in the wrong, or if you did something, I'd probably make you tell the person you did it to.
Yeah.
The same.
So I think that's, like, a loyal key, isn't it? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And what else? Down to earth.
Yeah. Relatable. Delusional.
Yeah. I want you to be as crazy as I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
Like,
I feel like we're just normal as well.
I don't want you to, like, you know, people that just hold back and you can tell they're like...
I get that. It's not the vibe.
So I think that's why I struggle to make new friends as well, because when you meet new people, you're not going to be like...
In your face.
Unhinged already, are you?
We're completely unhinged.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in us then. Maybe that's why we've got no friends.
It's not us. We're not the problem.
No.
But no, I think sometimes when meeting new people, I'm either my full self, like, straight away, or I think I just try and gauge the vibe.
Yeah.
Or it is a gradual thing.
I think I'm at the point at work now where I'm fully unhinged.
Yeah.
But it took me a while to get there.
Yeah. How long have you been there now?
A year and a half.
That's a decent time to let it loose.
I've only just started letting it loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we move on?
Yeah. I can't think of any other points. I think that's it, really.
I feel like there's quite a few, but I feel like we covered the main ones.
Yeah.
Loyalty. What else did we say? But yeah, that's what I would look for.
Whatever we said just 5 minutes ago. You're watching, sorry.
You write them ones down, and then let us know what we said. What would you say your red flags are for relationships then, or friendships? Maybe friendships, because relationships has got loads.
Red flags. I don't really have, like, any for, like, today, because, again, I've got not much going on for me at the moment, like, friendship-wise, but red flags in school is, like, if you're talking about someone in our friendship group.
Hate.
Like, if you're, like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. If you're saying that to me, what are you saying about me to them? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I hate that. That happens so much as well.
All the time.
Why
it probably still happens. It probably, like...
Probably happens more.
I don't think it probably did happen when we was at Asda, maybe.
Oh yeah,
but I just can't, my memory's, like, so shot.
I was about to say, that is one of the things that winds me up the most, is when you see people being really nice to someone, that they've just slagged them off. That really bothers me.
I've never been, like, a nasty person, but I feel like I can recognise myself not being as... Like, if I don't like someone, I'm not going to be like, oh, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're right. I'm not rude.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't just blank them. But if I didn't like someone, I'm not giving you a lot of time a day. Do you know what I mean?
Which I think's fair. As long as you're nice to them.
Yeah.
Like, never be horrible to anybody.
But that definitely riles me up when people are nice to people and they literally just slag them off, like, 2 minutes ago.
I hate that. That happens so much at work and school as well.
That's the trust thing. That's where, like, your trust goes.
Yeah.
And then trust is, like, major in relationships and friendships.
If you don't have trust, that's it.
Yeah.
For me, completely. I'm not faking being a friend. I'd rather it just be done.
Finito.
Finished.
Done,
Is that
done.
what that means?
What? Finito?
Yeah.
I don't know what language it's in, but yeah.
Just means done.
Yeah, just
Oh, fair.
yeah.
Was there any more red flags?
Red flags.
So that was trust.
Yeah.
And just being a nasty person.
Yeah. Red flag. I feel like there's definitely. I probably
Leaving someone out.
Yeah.
Purposefully leaving someone out. Like, you know, at school when like everyone's going to the same sleepover or something, and that one person you've purposefully not invited when you just can.
Man.
I hate that.
You know, I spoke about something recently about purposely leaving people out. Like, that happened to me very recently, and I'm not going to delve into it, but it does make the person feel shit.
Oh, 100%. If you can invite someone, invite that person.
Yeah.
If you're in the same friendship group, or if, I don't know, like my partner today, he's out with my whole family, didn't even know. Obviously I'm here anyway, so that would have, but I would have wanted to be invited.
Exactly. I find that so cute though.
No, I know, it is cute.
I love that.
But I feel like that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Purposefully not inviting someone, red flag.
Yeah.
Like if you're all at a sleepover and you purposefully haven't invited that one person in the group, horrible people.
I wonder why that happens though, because I'm trying to think if that's happened to me at school. I feel like it definitely has.
Yes, I was going to say it's definitely happened to me.
Like, two friends have gone to the cinema and not invited you to go.
Yeah. But then posting it everywhere, making it clear that they're together.
Yeah.
And then you're just not invited.
There was a massive seagull on the shed.
Really? Oh my god, look at that wingspan.
It's an eagle. Yeah, that's a major red flag.
I feel like that's up there for me.
Yeah.
Because I just find that so horrible and unnecessary. But fair enough if you want to hang one-to-one with someone, but it's if it's like a group thing as well, and one person hasn't been invited.
That's wild.
Because I'll be the first person to be like, well, why is who and who not
Yeah,
here?
yeah. So you
Probably didn't invite them, and it's like,
you're a good egg.
yeah.
We used to say it all the time, good egg, didn't we?
I love good egg.
Good egg. Good runny egg.
Yeah. So I feel like you can just have some bad eggs.
Rotten.
In a box of bad eggs, be the one good.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, let's be that.
That is. Should we do like a motto of the
Yes!
podcast? That's the motto for this week.
Yeah, that is the motto. Right. Last little point.
35 minutes.
Huh?
35 minutes. We've been yapping.
No. That's actually gone really
It's
quick.
gone super quick. Maybe
Just
just won't
two
cut it
normal
out.
people.
Yeah, just fuck
I
it.
don't think we should cut it out.
No, even the first bit.
Oh no, we definitely have to cut that out. I just feel like there was an
That was just uncomfortable for everyone, I think. Yeah.
We're just awkward people. But I feel like people don't enjoy watching two awkward people talk.
Yeah.
But we're not awkward with each other. We're
No. But it make people. It may make people.
It make people feel fine being awkward.
That's what I was trying to say, but why is it so like it wouldn't come out? It'll make people feel better about themselves. Like this is just normal.
But I feel like you see some podcasts and it's like just two girls that look like absolutely fucking great.
Yeah.
And just talking so like to the point.
Yeah.
Almost like it's written down. I mean, we do have things written down, but we don't have...
We need help, though.
These are prompts.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would have spoke about eyebrows for half an hour, maybe.
We would have forgot what it was about. It's that friendship. Yeah. Who's friends? Right.
Yeah,
anyway. We said that terrible. Last little thing is when you think it's right to cut a friend off. Which I feel like is a big topic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm very good at cutting people off.
I'm quite savage.
Are you?
Yeah. I probably wouldn't I'll just stop.
Just stop speaking. Ghost.
Yeah.
You're a ghoster.
Yeah, but I don't think I am, actually. I don't think I've had to cut off any friends. I think it's just naturally happened. Like, we both cut each other off without, having to say anything.
Yeah.
Because I had such a close friend, and we were close through... I don't know if it was when I was in secondary, but college, uni...
Yeah.
We were such close friends, and then all of a sudden we just...
It's just sad.
Because we're just such different people.
Yeah.
I'm probably not her vibe anymore. She's not my vibe.
Which is fine.
But it's not like we've unfollowed each other or anything.
You're not bitter.
No, it's not bitter, but I think we just realised that we're not
Compatible
anymore. So that just got cut. But I'm kind of like, I'm not a very confrontational person in that sense anyway.
No.
But
you're not confrontational, to be fair, not at all. Neither am I, to be fair. I'd just rather go. I don't know. I feel like I can be. I stand my ground.
I was going to say,
I have something to say.
I'm confrontational if I don't agree with something or if I know I'm right.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing to be like, I'm not just going to be like rah 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 rah. No, there's no reason to.
Yeah, no. I don't know if I've ever actually fully like thought. Do you know what? I'm cutting this person out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have.
I'm really trying to think because I've forgotten a lot. Like a lot's just been gone.
Yeah.
But I don't think. I don't think I've ever had to be like to someone like. I don't think we should be friends anymore. I don't think that's ever happened.
I feel like I might have done it maybe like once. Maybe. But I think it's on the effort side. Like, you know when you're constantly trying to see someone and they're constantly being like, yeah, and then like you never do. And it's just being like, well, are we friends or are we not friends? Because it's like the reliable. Like, if you're not going to...
It goes back to the key points.
It goes back to the green flags.
Yeah.
In friendships. And if you've not got them, then I just can't be bothered.
I'd say we haven't got time to mess around, you know.
No. I'm in my 20s. Getting old.
Getting old?
Well...
You see my wrinkles? But
yeah. We don't have wrinkles. Or maybe a couple.
Just you when I smile.
But I don't feel like I've ever like, I don't know, cut someone out for other than that reason. Other than like either drifting apart or not being reliable.
I think it's been like always like a mutual drift, hasn't it?
Yeah. Which I feel like's fair. But I feel like you should cut people out if you need to.
100%.
Like, I wouldn't drag a friendship on for the sake of dragging a friendship on. I don't know, that's awkward, isn't it? How would you go around cutting someone out?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Like, say you've been friends for like, 5 years maybe, and you are just completely different people, what would you say?
If I had to say something?
Yeah.
God. It was hard, it'd be like, we don't add value to each other's lives anymore.
Yeah, fair.
But that's facts though. Like,
no, that is.
If you're not adding value to my life, then...
Would you call them?
No.
Would you...
I don't call anyone.
No, I don't either.
I mean, you called me today.
Yeah, but that's just because I wanted to see if Phoenix needed anything from the shop.
I am very phone anxiety.
Me too. Can't even phone the doctors.
I have to phone people though for my job. Don't I?
Yeah, your child.
Yeah, my child, yeah. I remember I was 22 and I said to my mum, because I was like, can you find the doctors for me? She was like, right, you need to start doing this by yourself now.
My mum has access to all of my medical stuff because I can't call the doctors.
That's sick.
I know, I'm like, mum, ring them up.
But yeah, no, I don't think I have to ever call someone and tell them why we shouldn't be friends anymore.
No, I feel like that's a text.
That is a good text.
5 years of friendship though.
I don't know though, because I've ended long-term relationships, like not over the phone.
Ooh.
So I am a big texter.
Fair enough. That's hardcore.
I mean, actually, no, there's probably been, not all relationships, but there's definitely been a few where I'm like, this isn't working anymore, and then we've called.
Yeah.
But I've never called them and been like, this isn't working anymore. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's very American, isn't it? Like, I feel like it's very, like, TV show.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
That sort of vibe.
We need to talk.
I feel like Brits aren't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's just me. I feel like we'd put everything in a text.
Yeah. I
I don't know.
I don't really know what call, if I'm already mentally done, then there's no point talking it over.
No.
I just want to send you my point.
See you later. Would you block?
No.
No, I'm not.
I don't think I've blocked anyone actually.
I've blocked people that have already been nasty to me in the past, like at school.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't feel like I just purposefully block people.
No.
I don't do anything with purpose. I guess that's my thing.
There's a reason to the madness.
When to cut a friend off.
Oh,
which
right.
I feel like we've said.
Yeah.
Well, when to? I don't even think we answered the question.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. How to? We've told you that.
When to cut off a relationship?
Yeah. Oh no, we did say. When it's not holding any more value in you.
Yeah, that was my harsh truth. Like, if you're like, not as in adding value, like
money.
Yeah, but what's the adding value is in the sense of like, I don't know.
You're not seeing them anymore. You're not really talking.
Like,
there's not really a point to the friendship.
Yeah, and I'm not really. I don't want just like a, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing this. You know, just nothing.
I'd rather not hear anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, because what is the point? You're just
fannying around.
Yeah,
it's not a bit of me.
So that's yeah, that's how I'd kind of sort of say it, I guess.
I feel like there's many reasons to end a friendship.
But let's hope that I never have to, because I literally...
Text is coming your way.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Right. So, I had a little look online at some therapist advice.
Therapist advice.
Did I not say that? Oh, well, you just read
Yeah, sorry. I was digesting it. I need a therapist. Sorry.
You were correcting me. I was like, I'm not saying that word right.
It's me that needs correcting, don't worry, girl.
One of the big things that I've seen quite a lot of therapists say is that your best friend shouldn't be your emotional dumping ground. Which I feel like is hardcore. I feel like that's a hard thing to say.
But like, who else do you go to?
Exactly.
I'm like, I definitely don't want, because I've had many friendships where that's all it is. Like, you're there when there's a problem.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, if I know you're going to be there for me, that's cool.
You don't want someone that's not really there for you just to constantly emotionally baggage you.
No, because we've all got our own shit going on.
We've all got baggage.
We've all got a lot of baggage. You got some baggage, I think.
I had baggage I forgot to even mention that.
I know, I got
This is,
got you.
How many days on the bounce have I done? A lot of 5 a.m. starts in the morning.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We don't judge here.
No.
We're not judges.
What's the
What were we
phrase?
talking about?
I can't remember.
What were we saying? Your best friend should be your emotional dumping.
Yeah.
friend.
It shouldn't just be that.
No.
Because if you've had a problem in the past and always, like, I've always been there for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't want you to like not feel like you can't.
Oh,
So I don't really know
that.
why did the therapist person say this? Do you know what I mean? Like, why?
Maybe if that is your, I don't know, hiccup. What was I saying? I get so distracted after I hiccup.
Why did the therapist say like you shouldn't?
Oh yeah, maybe somebody who maybe is going to therapy. I don't know. I assume so. If you're seeing a therapist, I feel like that can bring you down. Having someone constantly if it's emotional baggage, I guess it's a lot of strain on someone.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd constantly want to hear about it.
No.
Obviously, I'd constantly be there for you, but I feel like, I guess if you've got your own thing, you have to kind of set a bit of boundary.
Yeah. I mean, as I was saying to you earlier, like, I don't mind being the emotional dumpster, that sort of stuff. But
I don't really.
But sometimes I don't know I'm not a therapist, so
you don't really know what to say.
Sometimes there's like I think as the friend you can feel like useless.
Yeah.
In helping.
No, I get that.
Because there's only so much you can say, and sometimes it's not going to help. Like you talking to them. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Depending what they're going through, of course. But so I feel like it kind of affects either, or doesn't it, in a sense.
No,
does that make sense?
So. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I don't think your best friend should be your emotional dumping ground.
No.
But I think you should be
able
able
to go
to
talk to them, yeah.
Emotional dump.
Yeah.
Just not... I don't know, because I feel like if I was... Like, when I was going through stuff, that is the person you emotional dump to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's not the point of a friend, but kind of.
Well, it's just being there to support another, innit?
Which is what a friend is. You're being there to support each other.
I wonder why that wouldn't be healthy, in a way.
Know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I think if you feel like your friend is maybe being a bit too much, I don't know, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I feel like because it doesn't bother me, personally, when people come to me for things. And you could come to me about it so many times and it wouldn't bother me. Like, I wouldn't flatter an eyelid at it. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe that's just not everybody's sort of thing.
Saying that though, like, obviously your partner is your like best friend as well. Yeah. So I'm going back to a previous partner. I probably have told you this, but my brain. Yeah. But obviously I was like severely depressed for like 3-4 weeks. Mm-hmm. And the partner I was with, there was a day where I was like, actually I feel a bit better today. And I remember going round to their house.
What you're gonna say.
Yeah, I went round to their house and I was actually like, oh, I feel a bit better now. And they were like, thank goodness, because like you've been draining me. I was nearly going to leave you.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
Horrible. But like, again, like I know your partner's not meant to be your therapist, but they're meant to like be there and support you, which is the same what a friend should do.
Yeah.
So I don't like, as much as it can drain you, that you shouldn't be like, oh, I don't want to be friends with that person anymore because all they do is do that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that should like, what's the word, like detriment the friendship.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But how would you feel? So say you were really depressed, but somebody else was coming to you with their depressedness. How would you cope with that?
I suppress how I'd be feeling.
Yeah.
I'm a suppressor anyway.
Yeah.
So like, I'd rather listen and help you than deal with my own stuff any day.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
do you
obviously
know?
fair.
Yeah,
Me
because
too.
I've probably got a lot of undiagnosed, underlying things wrong with me.
Yeah.
But I'd rather like focus on other people and make like.
But you put yourself at the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is sad because you shouldn't have to, but I do that as well.
Yeah.
You just do.
So
like if someone's coming to me, I'd be there for them.
Yeah.
Over myself.
Yeah, and I would give the best advice and then never take it myself.
Oh my god, me too. I feel like we've done this to each other so many times. We come to each other for advice.
Yeah.
I feel like we are each other's emotional baggage.
Yeah, we are. But I'm here for you.
But I never feel like that's put me down.
Never.
Literally never.
Because I know.
And we've had emotional things happen to each other.
Mental. Which will all be coming on podcasts
Yeah.
soon. Not today. But yeah, I think that's what I like about our friendship anyway, because it's not always drama, beef, this, that and the other. It's like, it's got all the qualities.
It's literally got pure oh my god. Substance.
Yes.
We're literally like, if we done like a little mind map.
Yeah.
I feel like we wouldn't only have like a couple of arrows. We'd have like a...
Yeah, there's variety.
Yeah, which we need. Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of summed everything up there.
That was beautiful.
We can play a little game now.
Ooh. I can't remember what you said the game was now.
So we're going to play a little game, text or talk. I know we've both said that we're basically just texters.
I mean, there is definitely times you would need to call. Like,
I just wouldn't though. But I feel like I'm going to need... For the sake of the game, I'm going to pretend I can call people. And don't have a fear.
yeah. I mean, if someone died that we both know, I'd probably call you. Maybe. I don't know now.
No, I don't know if I would. Oh, I don't know. If your parent died, I'm calling you.
Yeah, that's what...
Right, okay. So, I've got... How many little things have I got written down? I think I've got 7. Yeah. So, number 1...
I need like little scenarios then.
Little scenario-based text, talk.
Yeah.
Do we do a quick fire round? Or should we have a little...
We can have a little discussion. If it needs one. If it's nothing...
If it's worthy of one.
Yeah, if it's worthy.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, number 1 is telling your friend that you feel left out. It's kind of like what we were saying. Say that group of sleepovers and you ain't invited.
It'd be a text. Because if I'm not invited, then I'm not going to call you.
Yeah. No, fair. I think I'm text as well.
Right, that's just really
Just awkward
awkward.
as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if you haven't invited me...
You already don't
want to hear my voice.
Yeah.
You obviously didn't want me there. You didn't want me, like, yibby-yabbing. So, I think that's a fair...
Text.
Yeah, straight up.
Apologising for something you did drunk. For me, straight away, I don't drink. But if I was drunk, it'd probably be a text. Because we're probably hanging out with our assholes.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what said thing that I did drunk.
What can you do drunk? Strip to someone. Just take your clothes off in public.
Yeah, text then. I thought if it would be like something bad that like really affected them.
Like what?
I don't know.
I just don't really do anything.
But if I did something maybe to embarrass them drunk, or I did something to them like...
Would you still not send like a little worthy text, or do you think it's worthy of a phone call?
Depends how close I am to the friend as well, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because if it was like, say, I did something drunk and it was like, that annoyed you, pissed you off.
But I don't know what that could be.
I know, that's what I'm trying to think of, like a situation. But if it was like bad, then I think I'd rather call you.
Say you like the stripping thing, but we were like a family thing, but we were both drunk.
Yeah, I'd probably call you, to be fair, just for that. Because like, I feel like texts, they can either get misconstrued or you can't like hear this like what's the word beginning with S?
Sorrow. You can't hear the what? S?
No, what's it called? Oh my god, it was at the tip of my little tongue then.
Oh, I don't know.
The sincerity of it.
Oh, I don't know that word.
It's like being
how sorry you feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if I'm just like, I'm sorry I did that, you're like, fuck, like that was really bad. Like, I'd rather call you and be like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, I'm so sorry. Like it's easier to project on a call.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't get the true vibe of the text.
No.
It can come across quite wrong.
That's what I mean.
What you're trying to say.
Yeah, thank you.
Telling your friend that their partner is bad vibes / red flags. I think that's a sit down conversation.
Yeah, that's
best friend.
Yeah, best friend. Like, let's meet up. Friend may be cool.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's not a best friend, if it's like, I don't know, Sally that I've met 3 years ago, I'm probably not telling her that her boyfriend's bad vibes.
No.
I can think it in my head, but I don't think I should say it.
No.
And it's the same with, do you think it has to be a long relationship? Like, right, let me rephrase. So say you've been in a relationship for 5 years, and we've been friends for, I don't know, 3. But I'm now telling you that your boyfriend's bad vibes, but you've been together with them longer than we've been friends. I don't feel like you can say anything.
No, it's gone past the point.
Whereas if it's a new relationship, like you've just got into a relationship with someone, I think they're bad vibes now.
I'm trying to think though, like when like you was in a not relationship situation,
yeah,
and you were telling me certain things, did I pull you up and be like, that's not normal?
Yeah,
I did.
But I didn't listen.
No, you didn't. I'm just trying to think because like some of the things you were saying to me, red flags, and I'm just hoping, because I can't remember that well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I was like, no, that's not normal, should be doing that.
Yeah.
But you just didn't listen anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, podcast done. I'm joking. Get scrap now.
I think best friend sit down conversation, but it has to be a new relationship. I don't know, they're just showing red flags now, but they've been together a long time. Like maybe you could say it, but I don't know if it'd go down very well.
Yeah.
It's a hard one, that.
Yeah. But then most of the time, you don't even know what's happening in relationships.
Exactly, you don't really see much.
No. Because I'm quite shocked, like, thinking back now to a relationship that I was in, like, all the stuff that had happened behind closed doors. And I actually never even said anything to anyone. But I'm wondering, did anyone see, like, from the outside perspective, like, how it was?
Would you have listened, though?
I don't know.
I feel like nobody does.
No, I feel
like you're so wrapped up.
I think it, like, I always say this, like, to friends, if they're giving me boyfriend trouble, like, they're saying about, like, what's happening and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll always, like, give my opinion, but I'll always say, like, look, you make that decision anyway.
You've said that to me so many times.
I have, haven't I? I always, like, even if I don't agree with the relationship, if you're with him, I'll still support it.
Yeah.
Like,
you're just too good of a friend. I don't think I've ever said to someone that their partner's bad vibes, though.
No. But it's weird to think, like, some people...
That's a lie. Wow. I've said it to one of your partners before. Not to them.
I was about to say about me.
Not your first relationship. Can we say the name? So it was after your
Can we say names?
Okay, it wasn't George.
Right.
I feel like we can just say that.
Yeah.
It was the guy after him, but I don't remember his name. I feel like he gave across some bad vibes.
Who was it? What did he look like? Yeah. How did you forget his name? That's really bizarre to me.
I swear it begins with an L, but I don't remember what it is. Okay. I was close.
You said that from, like, an outside perspective, it looked like we were just friends.
Yeah.
Was that the sort of, like, thing you said? I can't remember if there was anything else, but I do remember you saying that.
And I think there was a couple of things with the first name that I mentioned that I'm not going to say again.
Yeah.
But I've said a lot about that person to you, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think I said it during the relationship as well as after.
Probably. I just can't remember. All that stuff, I just...
Well, you're in a long-time relationship now. I've never said anything about Callum.
No.
So we're positive there.
I mean, I actually, there's not even a bad thing to even say about him.
No, exactly.
Literally not.
But I think you'd come to me with things and then I'd just tell you, like, no.
Straight up, yeah.
So I think you're allowed, like, if they come to you with issues and they're in a long-term relationship, say that's a red flag.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they're in a long-term relationship already, you can't just go full guns blazing saying they're red flags.
No.
I don't know.
They'll be like, where's this all come from, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember where it was going with that.
I don't know. That was, anyway, number 3. That took so long. Anyway,
Jeez.
number 4. Your bestie's ex is DMing you. A call.
Fucking
100%.
hell. Yeah.
So not even a text or like not a sit down conversation. Straight up call. 100%.
That's mad. I wonder if that's ever happened.
Don't think that's ever. No, I don't think that's ever happened to me. But then I've only ever been with the partner I'm with now, technically.
Yeah. That's mental.
What would you do?
That's definitely a call.
Yeah, straight away call.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit and wait and talk to you then. You feel it's a one-sided friendship.
See, that would be like a thing where I'd probably have to text. Because, like, I'm probably already feeling awkward.
Yeah.
So, I'd be, like, riddled with anxiety.
Oh, it'd be awful to make someone sit down with you that don't really want to be there.
Yeah.
If it's one-sided.
Yeah, well, it depends. Well, obviously, if you're one-sided... Yeah, no, it'd be...
You're not going to care.
Yeah. So, it'd be obviously me thinking I'm being more one-sided. So, yeah, no, I definitely don't think I would, like, be like, we need to meet up.
Yeah, no, I can get me a text.
That would be so odd.
Okay, I've done one for at school. You know where I feel like in school you're very cliquey and you share like your little secrets and stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you ever had them where your secrets have gone around from people that you trusted at school?
Oh man, this is digging deep.
Let me quickly say what it is. They spread your secrets.
It must have happened. I just feel like it's like written in the stars to happen in secondary school. Do you know what I mean?
100. It's happened to me so many times at school.
If any, like even like maybe not per se me, but it must have done. But I definitely know that I've heard other things from other people in the friendship group, but didn't come from that original person.
Yeah, 100%.
So it probably definitely did happen to me.
I would say to their face, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be. Because I feel like that's the only one that I'm like, that's annoying me. Like, that ticks a little bit of an anger box in me that I'm like, no, we need to talk about now.
Yeah, I don't even care if I go full rage.
No.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
No, 100% I would like talk to the person that's being a dickhead.
Okay, the last one is, and I feel like this has happened to me so many times, that especially at school, they keep joking about something that upsets you. You know, like if they find out something's upsetting you and they keep making jokes about it or keep bringing it up, I think that's a say in the moment.
Yeah, that would be a say in the moment, but I don't know if it's why I'm quite like chill. I don't know if I'd even like rise to it.
Just brush it off.
Yeah, because I think it's one of them things like, I think in school, once you show that you're bothered by something, people like then
use it against you. That's very true. I think it's a brush it off or say it in the moment, just like shut up.
Yeah. Straight up.
So kind of act like it doesn't get you, like you're not being like, excuse me, that really upset me.
Yeah.
As in like
you're getting pounded then after that.
But just a bit like grow up, like move on.
Yeah.
I don't really care, like you're just embarrassing yourself. That sort of thing.
Or I could so see you saying that as well.
I've already said it loads of times. That's it. That is the game over. I actually feel like we slayed that.
I don't think it was too bad of a jobby for the first time going.
No, I hope we haven't rambled too much. I feel like this kind of shows our delusion though.
Yeah. I wonder how much we're going to cut out though.
I don't feel like we should cut out much. I feel like people will relate to it and be like, this is me and my friend having a conversation.
Yeah.
When you start with a topic and then it's like... Yeah,
do you know
what I mean?
It's just a bit do-laddie, isn't it?
But I love that.
We're good then.
Right, the last thing is one piece of advice to maintain friendships. Just to round it all up in a neat little bow.
To round it off, if I'm basing it on our friendship, which I think would be good.
Yeah.
I think, like, to understand that we're both busy.
Yeah.
But we do still make time for each other.
I feel we're so good for that.
Yeah, I think we are. We really are. I mean, like, we're very hit and miss. We either meet like very like simultaneously. Like, I mean, I saw you the other day. I know it was like
Literally 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah. Like, we'll either see each other like a couple of times in a month, or I won't see you for a month.
Yeah.
And I think that's like normal and not healthy for like what we're both in, because you're busy, I'm busy, and we both get that. So it's like understanding that.
Yeah.
Also, I know I said this the other day, I'm pretty sure we've only had like one little blip.
Yeah, we don't argue.
We've never argued, but I don't know if that's just our friendship, or I don't know if it's normal or not normal to not argue.
No.
But I know we had one blip, and I'm pretty sure I messaged you and I was just like, that weren't cool.
Yeah.
And then you then explained to me why that situation happened, I understood you.
Yeah.
And then that was...
We listened to each other. I think that's the main thing.
Listening. I didn't just go, well, no.
We don't go in full guns blazing.
I'm just going to try and touch the speaker.
Anyway.
But, so, what was we saying? I think it was...
Talk, listening.
Yeah, so, I could have still been mad and been like, well, no, you still shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I actually was like, what's the word? I understood.
We just understand each other.
Yeah, like it weren't like straight away. I was like, oh, okay, that's. I was like, that's fair enough. Like I completely understood you, and I didn't say you shouldn't have felt that. What's the matter?
Oh, little boy.
What's the matter?
Yeah, I think we just listen to each other.
Yeah.
Listen and respect each other.
Hello. You just... Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm trying to finish the podcast and you're not helping. What have you got to say then? Hey?
Oh.
You're a bit messy, aren't you?
Strawberries.
So yeah, I think it's understanding each other, listening, and then not making... What's the matter? So, yeah, I don't know, I'm really distracted now.
That's alright. I think, like we were saying, listening, respect each other, understand that everyone's busy, everyone's got lives.
Yeah.
Just respect that, really.
Yeah, literally, and I think that...
Loyal to each other as well.
Do you want some water? Let's put you in your little high chair quickly, and then we can finish this off properly. What was the question again? So I've actually gone...
We are talking one piece of advice to maintain friendships, but we've kind of discussed everything.
Yeah, I definitely can't hear you now.
That's all right, we'll discuss it again when you get back.
Maintain friendship. I think that's about everything. Oh, that was some snacks.
Exciting! Look at you little standard.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
So what?
No.
Wait. Round it up again.
No.
One piece of advice to maintain friendships. We've said listening. What else did we say?
That's something I can't remember. But I think another one would be like, there's like no judgment either.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I think that's an important one, I think.
I think it is.
Like,
shouldn't judge your friends.
No.
That's crazy.
But I feel like, what I was trying to say is like, I feel like I can tell you anything and I will never...
an eyelid.
I could say like the most fucking batshit crazy thing.
Yeah.
And I think you would just be like, fair play. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember when you watched me get a wax? Do you remember when...
Oh my God!
Do you remember when Lisa did it?
Literally. Yeah, like just no judgment.
Literally.
Like,
I didn't even finish it. He'd done one strip and I was like, that's enough.
I think it was more than one, wasn't it?
I couldn't handle more than
Oh,
one.
that actually cringed me out thinking about it. Like my butthole is flapping.
So, listening, understanding that both of us are busy.
Yeah.
And that we can just... We hang out when we hang out.
Yeah.
This little crispy. What was the one you just said?
No judgment. Like, I know I can say anything to you. Like, again, unfiltered. Like, I don't have to worry about anything ever.
And just keep being delusional.
That's literally it. This is what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. That is literally it. We actually smashed that. I'm so proud of us.
You clap. Phoenix clap.
Oh, you can smile instead. How should we round it off?
Well, thank you for listening. It's normally in it. Thank you for watching, listening.
Yeah.
If you want us to discuss anything in our next episode, we have got obviously.
We've got a lot to say.
Yeah, we've got lists already, but obviously if there's other things.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what our list of things is, but like just send suggestions in.
Yeah.
And we'll cover it next time.
I think so. Any questions, that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
We can answer them all.
But yeah.
No judgment here. Love ya.
Love ya.
Later.